If you've ever looked at yourself and thought, why am I like this? Why do I overthink? Why do I hesitate? Why do I stay quiet when I want to speak? Here's something you were probably never told. You're not weak, you were conditioned. From a young age, most of us were trained for survival, not self-expression. Be good, be polite, don't talk back, don't take up too much space, don't make people uncomfortable. So we learned to shrink, not because it felt right, but because it felt safe. And safety became our definition of normal. Over time, that conditioning turned into personality. We stopped saying, I was taught to be this way, and started saying, this is just how I am. But a lot of what you call your personality is actually just a set of habits built around fear. Fear of rejection, fear of conflict, fear of being misunderstood, fear of being too much. That's not weakness. That's intelligence adapting to its environment. You learned how to belong. You learned how to avoid trouble. You learned how to stay protected. But what once protected you may now be the very thing holding you back. Quiet power begins when you see this clearly. When you realize I'm not broken, I'm not behind, I'm not incapable, I'm just running an old program. And programs can be rewritten. Real strength isn't becoming louder overnight. It isn't forcing confidence. It isn't pretending you're fearless. Real strength is awareness. Awareness of the patterns you're living in. Awareness of the fears you've normalized. Awareness of the parts of you that are ready to grow, even if they feel unfamiliar at first. You don't need to become someone else. You just need to stop living as the version of you that was built only to survive. Because there's a deeper version of you beneath that. Calmer, clearer, more powerful. Not because it's louder, but because it's finally free. Quiet power isn't about proving yourself. It's about remembering who you were before fear taught you to shrink.